Hello and welcome back. I'm just opening the notepad again and just going to do the other things here. The first thing first, actually, if you just see here, I just typed. First of all, I'm just setting the word wrap again. Now, this is the thing. The second last field is I just put it the user about us. This shouldn't be user about me, okay? About me, and here I just type about us. So here I should type about me. Okay, I have to change this from database as well. I just forgot to do this, but by the way, down below in the form I just mentioned the about me. That means this is perfect. The post area, I'm just going a little down, and this is the about area. You can see that this is about me and this is about me area. Okay, that is clear. The name is about me. I'm just going to the database and just going to the localhost, and you can see that this is the, actually if I just go to the structure, now you can see that user about us. I'm just going to change that. Okay, this is really important to be changed, so I'm just gonna put this instead of us, I'm just typing me and just clicking on save. Don't need to do any other thing, just click on save button, and now I got the user about me. Okay, my form is clear, but the thing is that, as I said to you, that just test this form, but one thing more which we have to do before testing. Actually, I just made two things, the confirm password and the password. So how to get these two things in the form area? Okay, first of all, I'm just adding some kind of validations here on client side. So I'm just adding the required attribute. Okay, required, this is required, the name, okay, the first name, and I'm just copying this required attribute and just pasting here on the last name. The last name is also really important, and the email is important, and the password is important as well, and the confirm password is important as well, and then the gender is important. This on you, that's what you want. The marital status is not important right now, we can update that. The phone number, only single, is important. Okay, the designation is not really important, the official website is not important, and the address is not important. About us is important. I'm just putting it as important. Okay, now save that. Now if I just refresh that and just click on submit button, now I got the please fill out these fields option. Now I'm just going to do one more thing, that this is required, so I'm just adding this and a star here. Okay, now I'm just copying this star. So let's just copy that and just paste it with the last name, email address, which is required. Actually, I'm just clearing that these are all required because they has the star. Gender should not be required. Oh, I'm just adding as required. Okay, I'm not requiring the marital status to be cleared, but the phone number, oh, I just did a wrong thing here. I have to delete the required from the label. Obviously the required should be on the input, so I'm just adding the required attribute here. Okay, that is perfect. Now not the official website is required, not the designation is required, but the address is required, about me is required, and again I did the same thing. I'm removing the required from here and just adding the required on the text area instead of its label. Save that and go to the browser and refresh that. Now this is what I just want to do, and I did that. Okay, so the last thing is I just have to change the 2 into 3. Okay, save that and refresh that. This is perfect. Okay, I'm just going back and just changing it 2 into 3 because the text which I just included more is just disturbing the whole website logo. Okay, so I'm just changing the these things. Save that, and I did all of them or no? Okay, now I did this with all of them. Save that and refresh that. Now this is what I just made, and I just have to manage this gender. So let's just go back, and where is the gender area? Here is the gender, so I'm just changing it to again 2 and refresh that. Now this is adjusted. Oh, I have to do this with the marital status, so let's just save that back and refresh that. Now this is perfectly adjusted. Okay, if I just increased 1 from there, that's just minus 1 from there. Okay, by the way, so now I just managed all of the things about me and all of other things, but right now I'm just validating the password. So how to validate the password? Just type if and else. Okay, so here I'm just typing else. Okay, but here what I'm just going to do is actually just typing dollar. When we just checked that user has been submitted, a new data has been submitted, and you know that the password has the required attribute, that means we don't need to check that password post password is wait for a while, is exist or not, because obviously they are exist. So here I'm just typing the password, okay, in this way. Password, I'm just putting the names of passwords, and I'm just telling if the password field is equals to con password, okay, con password means confirm password, okay. If the password field is equals to confirm password, then this block will run. And what is inside this block, I'm just copying all these things, cutting actually, and just pasting inside that. So now if the password is equal to the conf password, then this block will run, otherwise this else. And what I'm just typing here in this else, I'm just creating a new variable dollar password or that or match equal to, I'm just adding a new div here, okay, and I'm just typing here, adding a class bg danger, okay, this is another bootstrap element, and here I'm just typing password doesn't, okay, and dollar a stop sign and appos doesn't match, okay. This is actually the single code, you know. So by the way, I am just creating this match here, okay, and here I'm just putting the value of empty. So that is perfect what I just did there. The mean is that the form has been submitted or no, it means the user hasn't submitted or no, this block will run or no, this will be empty. But if this if the password won't match, then this block will run. So okay, I'm just going to down below and just copying this match and just pasting this here after the confirm password, okay, here after the confirm password, this group, adding this through the PHP and echo and just adding this, okay. Now save that and refresh that page, okay. Oh, get back and refresh that. Now I'm just getting nothing, okay, I'm just getting nothing. But if I just type anything here and anything here, now register yourself, now obviously we had added some kind of validation here, abc@gmail.com, okay, this is perfect. Now some kind of password, and I'm just putting the password is not matching with each other, okay. So here I'm just adding some other things, and just clicking on result. Now you can see that the password doesn't match, but this is actually just looking out of the block. So I'm just going back there. Well, I can adjust that, but this is definitely not looking good here in the confirm password area. So what if I just put this error at the top with the alert form, okay. So I'm just going back, and here I'm just removing this bg danger, okay. I'm not removing this at this time, but I'm just cutting this match and just pasting where I should paste this, before the registration or after the registration. I'm just pasting this after the registration, before the form, okay, here. But now I'm not using the bg way, okay, because I'm just showing this at the top. So I'm just adding the alert and pressing space and just adding alert danger. Now save that, the alert and alert danger, and save that and go to the browser and refresh that. Now refresh that back. Now this is the interesting thing which I just did there, okay. Password doesn't match, okay. Now if I just refresh back it, now you know that the data is saved on the header, so I'm getting this error again. But if I just put this form again, and here if I just type Shazab Kamal, and now I'm just putting the password ASD and again ASD, okay, the password is actually same. And here I'm just going to the gender and choosing the gender as male, and all other things like designation, web developer, okay, the official website abc.com, and then the address and about me, I love my work, okay. Now just click on register yourself. Now okay, I am getting no error, so I'm just going to the browse this. And why our form is not submitting? If I just go to the structure again, and here, okay, the user about us is not changed yet. So I'm just clicking on change again. I don't know why it isn't changed. I'm just adding the me again and just clicking on save. Okay, now what is it? It is now about me. Okay, perfectly. So I'm just refreshing this again. Now generally I'm not clicking on refresh button. Okay, if I just click on the address and press enter, then that means I just removed all the previous header. I'm just typing the data again, ASD, ASD again, and the gender and the marital status. Okay, designation web developer. Okay, the official address abc.com. Okay, and about me ASD right now. Just click on registration and click on browse again. Okay, now I got the result, the raw number 3. I just tasted this, that is why I'm just getting this raw number 3, not 1. By the way, you can see that all the data has been filled. The about me is ASD, the date. Okay, the date, well, this date is not a true date because I just didn't set it the date perfectly. By the way, the user address, the user website, and the destination, and the phone number, and all other things. So guys, I hope you understood how to create a form and how to make a form workable. So now I will activate this user, and by the way, we can add another user as well, but I will activate this user, and then we will just make the admin panel from the next class. So stay tuned and goodbye.